Hey, everybody. My name is Tyrone Mitchell Henderson, and I am here to talk with these two lovely ladies, Tamara and Lateefah Holder, about playing Dogberry in Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing. Lateefah, how are you today?
I'm doing well, Tyrone. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Tamara, how you doing?
I'm good.
So, what's amazing is that from original practice of Shakespeare, almost all of the casts are men, right? But the two of you have graced the stages of Hunts Point's Children's Theater Shakespeare Ensemble and the Delacorte Theater as women who have played Dogberry. Can you tell me what it was like for you, Lateefah, to play Dogberry in front of thousands of people in Central Park every night?
Yes, it was definitely an experience. It was a lot of fun because Dogberry's a clown. He's the she or I should have to say she is the fun, but she does her job. And even though people may think that she's not doing her job so well, she believes that she's doing a great job at what she's doing. And also for me, it was exciting being a woman and playing a role that's usually played by a man because it was like, why not? Why can't I? Why can't me and Tamara play this role? The role as a constable.
Yeah.
Women can do that too. So that was my kind of takeaway.
Hey, Tamara, can you talk a little bit about playing Dogberry in this play?
Um, it was easy because like the part where it was a boy that I was playing, it didn't really change anything because in the Tempest I also played a boy, so it was like I was just used to it.
Can you guys talk to me a little bit about your favorite moment in the play?
My favorite part was the speech. Um, the in the courtroom and just the whole courtroom scene because I think it was the scene with the most action.
I agree with you because there's so much going on. And I think that Dogberry comes to this fever pitch of how dare you disrespect me in the courtroom. This is my place. This is what I do. And you're not going to make a mockery of me.
Were all of the watch in both of your productions men?
Yep.
How did it feel
hmm
to take control over those dudes?
Well, for me, it was very much like, yes, exactly where I should be. Telling men what to do. But no, in all seriousness, it was great because it was just kind of like, yes, you will listen to me. I have all the ideas, I have the plan, and here's what we're gonna do. But also a common respect, and also kind of in my way, it wasn't really a mothering, but it was like I respect you and you respect me, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna make this night watch work, and we're gonna solve a crime, and we're gonna save everybody in the story because as people like to forget, without them and what they stumbled upon, the storyline would have been going in a very different direction.
Absolutely. Hey, Tamara, how did it feel to take a hold of all those guys and give them direction and what you needed to do?
It was like a moment where I was kind of proud because it's like you don't see that very often, like a girl in charge of boys. It's like sometimes the other way around. So it was kind of like special, I guess.
So Lateefah, you know, we had the opportunity in the summer of 2019 to be together on stage at the Delacorte in an all-black production of Much Ado About Nothing, directed by Kenny Leon. And how, looking back on it now, like how has your viewpoint of Shakespeare as a black woman shifted in any way?
That's a great question. I I feel like it was already heavy.
Hmm.
at that time in 2019, it was like, it was almost as if we were being given this test and or like gift of being able to have this all Black production of Shakespeare, something that you don't really ever see. And for me, the representation, being the blessing to even have the opportunity to be a part of something like that, I feel like now Lateefah 2020 knew it was huge in 2019, but didn't realize how big it was in 2019. I feel like a year away from it, I'm now looking back at it and thinking, wow, look at what we did. Look at what we were able to accomplish. And look at what we've been able to preserve that children will be able to see, children of color will be able to see for years, for time to come, and know that they can do it. I'm grown. And sometimes in the process was like, can I actually do this? Can I play this iconic clown?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That usually is a man, that's usually played by an older white man. Can I do this?
Yeah. You know, for kids today to be able to see themselves reflected on stage and be able to take that in and appreciate the fact that that person sounds like me, that person looks like me, they're speaking in iambic pentameter, but that sounds like music to my ears, you know, is really an amazing, amazing thing. Tamara, I have a question for you as well. What was it like for you and your fellow students to address the play of Much Ado About Nothing with a primarily BIPOC cast, you know, many raced people within the cast?
It made me feel good because like if you like go on TV, you don't really see a lot of people of color like that are famous. Well, you do, but it's like there's more like white people, I guess. So it was kind of like, I don't know, I kind of felt like the first one, but I know I wasn't. But it was just kind of like that feeling.
Do you think that there's any possible way in your life that you could translate some of Dogberry into Spanish?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm ready. Go ahead.
What part?
Oh, she's ready.
She's real ready. That's what I love. He were here to write me down an ass. I know you know.
Okay. Si estuviera aquí para escribirme un ass.
Ah, I want to see that production personally. And so looking at theater now, right? A lot of theater is happening in these little boxes, right? Where there's a bunch of readings happening and, you know, little ceremony things and all that. How do you guys feel about the temperature of the world right now? How do you feel that, you know, you as two tremendous BIPOC actresses, what do you see for the future of theater?
I think theater is like, it's something really cool because you can make anything come to life and like just make it like feel real. And it, like I feel like theater can go a long way, even though it has but like a longer way.
Absolutely. And to tag on to that, just the resilience of theater and theater people to overcome, to push past, to push above. I feel like even from the darkest days, from the ashes of the fire, we always make something beautiful, whether it is in these boxes, whether it is on a stage, however it may be, we will find a way to adapt and we will find a way to keep making art.
We've been gifted with a moment to reset, is the way I like to look at it, in that everything, fears and dreams and our work as artists, we've been given an opportunity to reset. And there's a lot of new things coming out of this moment, right? And, you know, as soon as I saw, you know, in Italy, people singing on their balconies, I knew that there was hope. I knew that there was art that existed out there, you know, and, you know, from Much Ado About Nothing in the Park, through this pandemic, through the Black Lives Matter movement, through people speaking out and creating, to Tamara playing Dogberry and Hunts Point. It's a beautiful journey that we are taking as a group of artists.